So if people are planning on hitting the water, the first thing they should do is check the weather, make sure it's suitable and appropriate for whatever vessel size they have. You make sure you can get to where you want to go safely and do so without needing to call on help. Some appropriate equipment that you might need would be an EPIRB, would be life jackets. These are all essential requirements when on the water, and they can really save your life when or if something does go wrong. In regards to equipment on the water, just make sure everything's up to date, make sure your EPIRB's up to date, your life jackets aren't tattered or messy or they're going to be unable to deploy. And just a quick inspection on the vessel before you do go out, make sure there's not going to be any issues or any underlying issues that could result in a problem later on. The first thing I do in an emergency situation is set off the EPIRB, because that then goes directly to AMSA. They understand that someone's in trouble, they'll try and contact the number that the EPIRB's associated to, whether that be you or someone that you know. And after that, if they get no response from that, or they do call you and you answer and say, help, I'm in trouble, then Rescue 300 will immediately be tasked, and same with all appropriate emergency services. So AMSA are the Australian Maritime Safety Authority. So any EPIRB or any ELT or any sort of beacon that goes off, they're the first call. On departing of the marina, it's probably best to go on Channel 16, make sure you let the Coast Guard know where you're going when you're planning to return, and that just keeps a record with them, and they understand if a vessel's late, they'll try and contact you. If they can't get into contact and for some reason your EPIRB hasn't gone off, we can still get the message out there that someone's in trouble and they need help. If there is an issue with the vessel or your vessel is being sunk and you've activated your EPIRB, you've taken all those steps, make sure you've got your life jacket on. The best way is to, if your vessel does end up going underwater, is to link up with everyone that you have, link up, make a circle. The bigger target you are, the more easily it is to spot from the sky, and we can get you out of there and back to safety. So once on scene, we try and establish comms with the people in the water or on the vessel. Obviously, if your vessel's sunk, you probably won't have any comms. We'll establish how many people were on the vessel. This is all information that AMSA has already relayed to us, how many people are going to be there or what to expect once we get there. So we'll be looking for people in the water, and we'll be trying to contact Coast Guard, get them over to you as quick as possible. We'll have on board a deployable life raft. So if we see people in the water and it's a bit rough, or it seems like they're in a bit of stress and we need to get them on something with a bit more flotation than just a life jacket, we can deploy a life raft and they can get on it. If you're at a distance that's too great, or we deem that you need immediate extraction from the water, we'll conduct a winching operation and we'll get you out of there as soon as possible and back to safety. Approximately a year ago, RACQ Cat Rescue was tasked to a sinking vessel out near Northwest Island, which is north and east of Great Keppel Island. We got out there. We were originally tasked by AMSA because the EPIRB was set off. So they contacted the people on the vessel. They knew there was 4 people in the water, or that the vessel was sinking. There were potentially going to be 4 people on the water. So RACQ Cat Rescue was tasked. So we went out there, located them, found the 4 people. They were still in the water, but the boat had not completely sunk yet, so they had some form of flotation. We then contacted a freighter that was nearby, approximately 1 nautical mile away, where they deployed their rescue vessel, and we just kept overwatch over top of them. If it was at any point deemed that they were going to be in danger, or that there was no vessel that was close enough to help them, we would have conducted a winch operation and got them all out of the water and back to land.